I think if we tied this to a U-joint on their pickup, they'll never know.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter. Our family has been blessed to farm in Montana
For over 100 years now.
And it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have
and blessings from our Savior,
Jesus Christ.
Well, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, the 17th of February, and we got the Red E guys coming on Monday, today's Saturday, to start rebuilding that disc drill. So we gotta get that to the farm. Problem is we had rain and snow, and a lot of ice under the snow, and the county roads are still glazed over. So we're gonna have to figure out if we can get that drill home through the valley and up the other side on a cut across road, because the county road is just glare ice. We're not gonna even try getting a tractor up that. So let's go get in the 145 Maxim loader tractor, go move some snow. All right, so here's the first hill that we're a little concerned about. There is a little dirt showing through here and there. Oh yeah, we're having no trouble getting down to the rocks. County roads are still packed down. I don't think you get through the ice, but this hasn't been driven on since it snowed, so this will work. Just to be safe, we're gonna take the quad track over. For some of them hills, I just don't want to risk it. Well, this road that you've seen us blading and using a lot in the past, we've been following along for a while, is a road that Grandpa put through here in the 60s. It's just through some pasture ground that is a straight shot across between two of our farms, and over the years I can't imagine how many thousands of miles it has saved us. Tim brings it every day when it's open. We just drive down the highway and we come across this gravel road. Well, it's not even gravel, it is like a fair weather road.
Naturally gravel.
Naturally gravel. There's some big rocks and there's some little rocks,
And there's some no rocks. There's definitely some areas of no rocks.
And no rocks, yeah. Lots of gumbo spots where there's nothing. It's really slimy. So we don't like to use it then because we just make a mess of vehicles and rut up the road and all that stuff. So that's what we're taking over to get it. It connects the two farms. It's only 12 miles across if we can take this road, or it's what, at least 24 miles around if we gotta go the other way. So. But we do our own maintaining on it through the pasture, and then the neighbor on the other end does do a lot of maintaining on the road through the fields. We both work on that area, so, but yeah, it's a lifesaver, and especially for this situation where there's no chance I would even try. Would you try taking even a tractor up that hill?
I wouldn't.
Like a snow machine. My snowmobile, my 4-track snowmobile. That's right, incredibly well. Windshield still a mess, and I'm hauling it back from Husker Harvest days. That'd be a fun drive home. Go heading home. Tim already took off. He'll be able to make me a little better tracks through the deeper snow for my front casters.
Well, we're on the move with
So I just have the 370 in the seat cart. Tony's behind me with the quad and the little air seeder. And I'm still dealing with flat spots in the tires. Go figure. But anyway, not a big deal. Just cutting across the south end of the alfalfa from the big building because we don't want to take everything up onto the road because salt, road salt, junk. So it's half a mile across the frozen field, not a big deal. I think that air seeder makes that tractor look big.
Well, here's the hill that I'm most concerned about. Pretty still snow covered and packed, but we'll see how it goes. Everything so far has been like 0% slip on the A-post there, so we'll see how this goes. So far, so good. Oh yeah. I'm guessing we probably could have left the cart hooked up. I brought them both home with the quad, but we need to bring that 370 home anyways to work on that PTO on it. The brakes seem to not be working anymore to hold it. It wants to spin all the time. So we gotta get that fixed. And I don't think we would have tried pulling everything together with that 370. Dirt, no problem, but snow, no, we want to try that. So, but it probably would have been just fine. Everything seems to have a lot more traction than I imagined, but rather be safe than sorry, right? Well, we've had a couple different ideas on how to bring this drill in. First, we thought we'll just back it in, but then we figured out it's too tall to get through a door. So we can move this center part out of the door. We'll slide to the side, open up both doors, get that out of our way. So we can bring it in partially unfolded. If we have to chain it to do that, we can. Our other idea was, let's put it sideways and skid it in. The front wheels will caster and line up, and the back ones you're just gonna put on chemical shuttles, like cut the sides off of them because they're plastic and they slide on stuff. Make great sleds, so we can throw a little snow down or get it wet. I think that's just a little riskier way of doing it. So I'm gonna go see if we can partially unfold it, if it'll hold it, if we chain it, whatever. We got room made, we can get in here and unfold it down. It's gonna be tight to walk around in a couple spots, but we can make that work, I think. This just might work. Oh, well, so that one side is going faster. Well, that worked pretty good.
My glove froze in the chat.
This thing has been a really nice add-on to this building. 20-foot wide doors. Pull that center out to get 40-foot wide if we need it. So that's pretty handy. It was an add-on that we farmer engineered or built hoppers because we couldn't get cones out of the doors otherwise. Top pin back in. Drop these in. All right. Tim and I are going to start cutting apart all the wires and getting rid of all the old blockage system. Positive and a negative to doing this now. Positive is Dad's not here to save all these zip ties. Negative is he's not here to help us all put it back together.
But we have plenty of zip ties, which
That's
we
right.
may need.
I'm sure Reddy's bringing more too.
Oh, good.
I'm going to pay for them one way or the other. I think this is the definition of a rat nest of wires, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is what old system blockage looks like. See, like 3 miles of wire and all that if we hooked it end to end.
Maybe 4.
There's a lot of wire there. And yeah, so what was probably once a $7,000 option is now garbage. It's really nice about Intelligent Ag, like one power wire to ECUs and voila.
Just think, that was money well spent.
Oh yeah.
It's a pile on the floor.
When it was new. Tim asked how much copper he could get out of there if he melts all the plastic off of the insulation on the wires.
I'm guessing maybe a pound. Maybe.
It's crazy.
I doubt it.
We'll make sure we like hide this in the ready trailer when they're not looking.
I think if we tied this to a U-joint on their pickup, they'll never know.
That would do it.
Not for the first 3 feet.
Until it starts bulging up a hole in the bottom of the box.
Whop!